Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we are taking a look at Black Brand's Street Team Jacket, available at RevZilla.com. So the Street Team sets itself apart in Black Brand's lineup because it's going to be the only textile jacket they have in a giant field of leather garments. It's for you riders out there that want that classic V-twin style, but you don't want the big bulk and heft of a leather jacket. This is going to be a nice lightweight piece that's also going to include impact armor in the form of D30 T5 in your elbows, your shoulders, as well as your back. Now, when we're talking about sizing with this, Buzzsaw on my left-hand side is going to be 6 foot, 215 pounds with a 46-inch chest. When he wears his jeans, he typically is between a 36 and a 38, depending on the brand. We have him in a size large. You can see it fits him spot on, and this is because Black Brand is going to be typically sizing on the American size of things. When we're talking about sizing, it's going to range from medium up to 3XL, and I would love to see Black Brand incorporate a small and an extra small for riders that aren't quite as large, but still like the style and the protection that Black Brand is bringing to the table. Now, when we're talking about colors for the Street Team, Buzzsaw is going to be rocking the brown version, and there's also a full blacked out version as well to give you a variety of whether you want more of that classic kind of more of a cafe inspired piece, or you want that full blacked out version. Now, when we're talking about Black Brand, they are located in Los Angeles, California, and they are a relatively new brand to the market. They're really going after that V-twin inspired cruiser rider with all the pieces that they're bringing to the table. Now, with the Street Team, like I mentioned earlier, this is going to be the only textile version in their lineup, and it's got a really nice lightweight feel to it while maintaining protection, especially in the fact that they've included D30 armor with this from the factory. Now, if you want to step up from this, you'd have to get into full-on leather from Black Brand. Now, taking a look at the construction, starting with the top, let's work our way through this. It's going to be a water-resistant polyester nylon blend. And I say water-resistant because if you're out there in a torrential downpour, this isn't going to keep you dry. There's also going to be a full sleeve windproof liner that is completely removable, and it's going to be a Cocona 37.5 liner. Now, if you're not familiar with Cocona 37.5, they call it 37.5 because 37.5 degrees Celsius is the natural temperature in which your body operates. So it just helps to regulate temperature. If you are out there on a cooler, windier day, it just helps to block some of that wind and maintain a higher level of warmth in a simple jacket with that full sleeve liner. Now you're going to see with the collar, nice fold down collar with this, and what they've done is they've given you snaps to make sure that this isn't flapping up and hitting you while you're riding down the road. I love the fact that they've incorporated just that little extra touch. If you've ever ridden with a flannel shirt or something and you get that constant snapping at your helmet or your collar, it just hurts and it's a pain in the butt. So the fact that they have that snap there is a nice little addition. You're going to see pops of reflectivity working its way across the shoulder blades. Like I mentioned, D30 T5 armor included at the shoulders, at the elbows, as well as the back, working your way down, really nice relaxed fit that you're going to see in the sleeves. It's not going to be too tight, too constrictive, going to give you a nice range of motion. And as we work our way down to the sleeves, one of the things that I liked is they give you a traditional snap closure to this, but if you open that up, there is going to be a zipper entry with a YKK zip for a real nice ease of entry. I love the fact that Black Brand, includes the easy way to do this, but they're also going to include just the old traditional way, which gives you more of that classic snap look. And if you're looking at the snaps, you can see they've done a really nice job of embossing the Black Brand logo into the snaps on this jacket. And it's those little attention to detail pieces that we're going to see throughout all of Black Brand's gear. Now, starting from the front and kind of working our way down, you're going to notice YKK zips throughout. Along the chest, you are going to have direct air vents to push through. So in the warmer months, you can pull that liner out and you're going to get direct ventilation. And they do a really nice job with the vents of giving you a pocket up top. So when you are in that riding position, it helps to channel the airflow through up and over your shoulders, making sure you stay nice and cool. As you're looking down the front on this, you are going to have 2 chest pockets with a snap fold over closure. And when you get down to your hand warmer pockets, you are going to have YKK zips below the flap to give you a nice place to put your mitts if they begin to get a little bit cold when you're off your motorcycle. Buzzsaw, I'm going to have you face sideways, throw the hand up in the rider position. Now what you're going to notice as you're working your way down the side, you're going to have that pop of reflectivity from the back working its way across the shoulder, and then you're going to see as we come down the side, you're going to have exhaust vents vertically lined the outside of each jacket so that as that airflow is pushing through over the shoulders, it has a place to go as it channels out. You're also going to notice a 2-position snap adjuster at the bottom, so if you are a little bit thinner in the waist, you can ratchet that down and give yourself a little bit more of an articulated fit at the waist. Buzzsaw, go ahead and face backwards for me. Starting with the top, you are going to have that mid-height fold-over collar, and if you want that more traditional pop collar look, you can go ahead and pop that up and give you a full height to the top of your head. But when we're working our way through this, you are going to have that reflective pop working its way across the back, and like I mentioned in the beginning, D3O back protector is included. This is going to be CE Level 1 protection. So keep that in mind. Throughout the entire jacket, you are getting CE Level 1 T5 armor, shoulders, elbows, and back. Working your way down to the bottom, they did a nice job of giving you just a little bit of a drop seat. So if you are using this and maybe a little more of a full tuck, maybe you have this on like a 70s inspired cafe piece, you get a little bit more coverage where the pants end and the jacket begins. Buzzsaw, you can go ahead and face forward for me. I'm going to have you go ahead and unzip that YKK zip. And again, really nice brass YKK zips. You get to the inside of this, Napoleon pocket over on the left-hand side. You can see there's going to be a mesh zip-out Cocona liner. This is what we were talking about in the beginning. I like the fact that they line the inside with mesh. Nice and comfortable against your skin, helps to pull sweat away. If you do take that Cocona liner out, the inside of the jacket is lined with that same sweat-wicking mesh. The last thing to point out here is we talked in the beginning about Black Brand's attention to detail. They've done a nice job with the inside, which is giving you that pop of Black Brand, just lining the inside of the jacket to give you just a little bit more of a finished piece and finished feel. Buzzsaw, you can go ahead and zip up for me. As he's zipping up, you're going to notice there's going to be that wind placket lining the inside of the zipper to help block the wind. So even though you have that nice big brass YKK zip, that wind placket helps to just knock down some of the wind so you don't get that cold feeling right where the zipper is. Now there's a lot of riders out there that are really interested in what Black Brand is doing. And if you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device to read rider reviews about folks that are already out there rocking Black Brand products. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate to reach out to one of our gear geeks at 877-792-9455 or shoot us an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at Black Brand's Street Team jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.